Welcome to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. We focus on great original music, both present and past, from the western New England area. And that's music from New Haven, Connecticut and thereabouts, all the way through western Massachusetts and southern Vermont. And I'm Marc Ramone here this week with Mark Sherry.
Howdy.
The song intro to our show was African Eyes by the late great sax player and Grammy Award winner Charles Neville and his son Khalif Neville from Huntington, Massachusetts. So Mark, we have a special guest this week. Would you like to introduce him?
We sure do. We have Rees Shad here out of Great Barrington, Massachusetts, a wonderful singer-songwriter who has had a very distinguished career so far and continues to do so. And Rees has picked out a great playlist for us. But before we get to the actual songs, Rees, I'd like to have you say hi to everybody and tell us a little bit about, your musical journey, how you got here.
Okay, it's good to be here, Mark. And Mark, I'm very, very thankful to be here. So I came up in New York City in the late 70s and was playing guitar in the folk clubs and the punk clubs and any club that would let me play. And I quickly got into session work, which got me into audio engineering and which then led me to start my own recording studio after college in the Adirondacks. As I played on other people's records and produced people's records and ran this recording studio, one thing led to another, and I began releasing my own solo albums and albums collaborating with other musicians. And at this point, I've worked on 32 albums that have been internationally released, 17 of which have been solo. And I, for a long time, was not actually touring. From about 2001 to 2020, I was a college professor and decided that I would just work out of the studio. But since then, I've retired from my college work as an academic, and I've come back to music full time. And boy, am I. Last year I did 28,000 miles on the road by myself with me and my guitar singing my songs around the country. I guess that's my journey. It continues.
Well, you certainly embraced the road, that's for sure. We do have one of your songs that we're going to be playing towards the end of our show today, which will give people a little idea of what you're all about as a singer-songwriter. But let's hear some of the other tunes that you've chosen by local Western New England artists. So what do we have coming up for our first block?
First block is going to have Christine Bilé's Chasing the Stars. And before that, we're going to hear the Black Legacy Project, Rise Up. Black Legacy Project is part of the Music in Common, folks.
All right, let's hear Rise Up.